If you're listening to this, then there's a good chance you're carrying a pain that words struggle to describe. The kind of pain that follows you everywhere. The kind of pain that sits beside you in silence. The kind of pain that appears without warning when a song comes on the radio, when you see an old photograph, or when you remember a voice you would give anything to hear one more time. Grief is a strange thing. It can make a crowded room feel empty. It can make a beautiful day feel heavy. It can make time feel both unbearably slow and impossibly fast. And if you are grieving someone you loved, I want you to hear this. You do not have to be strong right now. You do not have to pretend you're okay. You do not have to rush your healing. You're allowed to miss them. You're allowed to cry. You're allowed to feel angry, confused, exhausted, numb, or broken. You're allowed to grieve, because when someone you love leaves this world, something inside of you changes forever. People often talk about grief as if it is something you overcome, as if one day you simply wake up and move on. But grief doesn't work that way. The people we love leave fingerprints on our hearts. They shape us. They teach us. They become part of our story. And when they leave, that love doesn't disappear. It remains. The grief you feel today exists because love existed first. Think about that. The pain you're carrying is evidence that someone mattered. It is evidence that someone was loved. It is evidence that your heart was touched by another human being in a way that changed your life. And while grief hurts, love is still hidden inside it. I know there are moments when it feels unbearable. Moments when the silence feels too loud. Moments when you find yourself reaching for your phone before remembering there is no number to call. Moments when you wish the world would stop moving for just a little while because you are tired of pretending everything is normal. I know there are days when the wait feels impossible. Days when getting out of bed feels like a victory. Days when you feel guilty for laughing. Days when you feel guilty for smiling. Days when you wonder if healing means leaving them behind. But healing is not betrayal. Finding happiness again is not betrayal. Smiling again is not betrayal. Living again is not betrayal. The people who loved you would not want your life to end because theirs did. They would want you to keep living, to keep growing, to keep laughing, to keep experiencing all the things they can no longer experience themselves. Not because they are forgotten, but because they loved you. One of the cruelest things grief does is convince us that we should have done more. We replay old conversations. We revisit old moments. We think about the things we wish we had said, the hugs we wish we had given, the time we wish we had spent. And sometimes, those thoughts become heavy chains around our hearts. But please remember this. You were human. You loved with the knowledge and understanding you had at the time. You could not see the future. You could not know exactly how much time remained. Most of us never get a perfect goodbye. Most of us never get all the closure that we want. And that is one of the hardest truths of loss. Sometimes we must learn to live with unanswered questions. Sometimes we must learn to love people through memories instead of conversations. Sometimes we must carry them in our hearts because we can no longer hold them in our arms. And that is painful. But it is also beautiful. Because love has found another way to survive. The person you lost is gone from your sight, but they are not gone from your story. They live in your memory, they live in your habits, they live in the lessons they taught you. They live in the love they gave you. Every act of kindness they inspired, every piece of wisdom they shared, every smile they brought into this world, those things continue. And in that way, a part of them remains. And know there are moments when you wish you could see them again, just once. One more conversation, one more hug, one more laugh, one more chance to say all the things left unsaid. That longing is one of the deepest parts of grief, and there is no shortcut through it. But if I can offer you one thought, it is this: the love you shared did not end. Its form changed. The conversations may have stopped. The physical presence may be gone, but the love does not simply vanish because someone leaves this world. Love continues. Love becomes memory. Love becomes gratitude. Love becomes the quiet warmth that appears when you remember them. Love becomes the strength that helps you keep moving forward. And perhaps that is why grief and love are so closely connected. Because grief is not the opposite of love. Grief is love that no longer has a place to go, so it settles in the heart and stays. If today is one of those difficult days, I want you to be gentle with yourself. Drink some water, take a walk if you can, rest if you need to, cry if you need to, talk about them if you want to, say their names, remember their laugh, remember the moments that made you smile. Remember that your grief is not something to be ashamed of. It is a reflection of a bond that mattered. And if nobody has told you this recently, I want to tell you now, you are doing better than you think. The fact that you are still here, still breathing, still trying, still carrying love in a heart that has known loss, that is strength. Not the loud kind, not the kind people celebrate, but the quiet strength, a beautiful strength, a strength of someone who continues to love even after experiencing loss. One day, the pain may not feel as sharp. One day, the memories may bring more smiles than tears. One day, you may find yourself talking about them without your voice breaking. And when that day comes, it does not mean you love them less. It means you learned how to carry them differently. Until then, be patient with yourself. There is no timeline for grief. There is no correct way to mourn. There is only your journey. And wherever you are on that journey, you are not alone. So tonight, if your heart feels heavy, take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Think of the person you miss. Think of the love you shared. And remind yourself of this truth: love never truly leaves us. It changes, it transforms, it finds new ways to remain. And because of that, the people we love are never as far away as they seem. May your heart find comfort. May your memories bring warmth. May your tears bring release. And may you find peace, one gentle day at a time.